Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Um, that's the worst intro music ever. The song was better before they changed it. So, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? Hey, if there's other stuff going on tonight, that's cool too. Rita, Dad, what's up? What is happening? Get some big progress on this dude. You guys, what you think about it too? Yeah. Well, I got you. Senior advisors in the house right now. What? So this is big. It's almost too big to see what's happening. But I got a question for you. I want to ask you. Work in progress, obviously. But as I do the work, there's sometimes that I like the way it looks on the way. Like I completely intend on painting this still. But dudes, what do you think about it? I mean, it's too much, but it's more patina than I want. But I'm a junkyard dog at heart, y'all. And I'm telling you, I kind of like being able to see the work. So anyway, it's really smooth. It doesn't look like it, but it is pretty smooth now. And I'm just trying to decide. I already know, like I'm gonna paint it, but there's a part of me that once I sanded it up, I put a couple coats of urethane on it, and it really, kind of adds a little to it. And this is a satin finish, and it still really shines it up. And so I like that satin finish, and I think I'm going to do it to that one because it gives it like a wet look where the colors. If I go to all this trouble to work the patina in, putting the satin finish over it makes it pop. And so I definitely like the little bit of shine I'm getting from the satin finish. The question is, and I already know what I want to do, but what do you guys think? Is that's too much patina, or is there something cool about seeing the work? What's up, Bill? Victor? John? Yeah, the most important thing is how you feel about it. You being the creator or whatever, So it can go either way. There's some of this, I like the patina, but if I see the lines that make it evident that it's a 3D print, for whatever reason, that hangs me up. Like I want I want it to not be visible that it's a print. So smoothing it out and all that stuff. See you later, Victor. Yeah, dude, check out my Steelies. I've printed off and put it in there. I kind of like it. Are you saying I need hubcaps? I'm happy with these Steelies just to scale up the year of it. And I painted that grill silver because I printed it off black. And so I'm getting ready to put the lights in. they're going to be cool. I got the lenses ready to go and the holes drilled for the lights. Anyway, there'll be 2 orange things, and I have orange lights. But yeah, it's a lot of patina, but man, I'm kind of okay with it. And that's what I'm asking, because I intended to do see these lines down here on the bottom. That drives me nuts. Oh, trimmers is awesome because it's a nice patina and it doesn't show the lines at all. This one, though, does definitely show the work and even some of the different filament colors and everything. So, but these lines on the side of the hood, they're smooth, but you see them. So I feel like there's some stuff I want to cover, but a lot of it I can leave, is kind of what I think. And man, it is up to the user, right? I can spray it at any time. Yeah. And that's what I'm thinking, Bill. Like, what if where the lines are that bug me, I can airbrush it, but try to leave some of the rest of it? Because I know if I paint this and then scrub it back down, I'm just going to re-expose it. So, like, if I'm going for a full paint on this and patina, I'm basically painting it rust and blue again, and then red. I kind of like it too as it is, but there's just some areas that I think I want to airbrush. But every little crack and thing, it tells a story though. The print was red up to here. It broke here. I fixed it. The print's yellow here. I ran out of filament, so it goes to black there. And so on. There's a lot going on. So I think maybe I just finish it off, dude. Like, I did kind of lightly sand it again today at lunch. It's all this learning experience as well. So every kind of step of the way, I'm learning something else for the next time. But the minute you post this thing up on Facebook, some asshole wants to tell you about the lines on it. And I mean, I don't really care about that, but except that I do. Not that someone says anything, but I don't want them either, a little bit. But it's like, I know this is going to happen to me every time I do these, because I know I'm going to sand them a lot. I know I'm going to fill. And so I stack the paint on different colors because I think I might like it on its way to getting where I'm going. And that, my friends, is where I'm at on Clifford the Big Red Dog. Yeah, I've started on the lenses. I've got to do red on the middle of these. These are the rear lights. And I got my silver on the bezels. And the light kits I'm using, I've drilled the holes for them. They're all really pretty much ready just to be installed. And I'll be good. And I'll be good to go. Something's different with my screen today. How many people are here? I don't think I see like I used to. The thing too about spraying it later, it's like this. I'm getting ready to do the windows. If I put in the windows, yeah. If I'm doing the windows, And then I decide to paint it later, I'm going to have to mask them off. Not the end of the world, but a thing. We're going out Sunday, so I'm excited about it. I did get the video out on it the other day, but it was no lights, nothing really yet on it. Little changes. But yeah, we're going out with 6s. Kelly got a bug built on a SCX6 now, like a Volkswagen bug body on his, and his 54 Chevys are ready to go. They look pretty good. Mine's not. I've been working on this one because it's the one that's operable. You know what I mean? But when I finally land on what and it's cold out too, right? It's like I don't really have a lot of opportunity to paint it. I think I'm just gonna seal it up. One more coat of the urethane since I fine sanded today one more time. I think one more coat of that stuff. And I did some reinforcing and all that in the fenders and down the sides a little bit inside. And I think next time I may try to experiment with foam brush. I think when I get to the finish coat, I should just spray on the final coat and let it be. But even that sometimes makes me think it needs a buff, so to say. I can't win, dude. It's all my own doing. 12. Yeah, there's a lot going on, I think, right now. What's up, Noons? You guys see the Night Timber release today? I've seen some of the comments. People are griping, of course, that it's a timber, and I'm like, you know, can't be mad. It's not going to do you any good. 5-hour drive, says Victor. Yeah, they released a Night Timber today. Night Timber X, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. I haven't looked at any of the videos on it yet. But Operation 11 Charlie, the veteran group, is on Urban tonight. And that's probably a good show also going on. I kind of want to see some of it. I'm not sure how long I'll be on tonight. I kind of want to just wrench on it a little bit, get my black paint out, get my weather stripping, you know, my seals painted for the windows. I finally got the Lexan that I wanted to show up. So I've got some of that to do, and the weekend will be on me fast. Tomorrow's Friday. So yeah. Yeah, Dad, thanks for those. Tell Ann thanks. I'll tell her thanks for those pictures today. I hadn't seen some of those before ever. Yeah. I sat down with the girls and looked at them. Crazy, man. Pictures are nuts because it's like a memory lane trip. It's a trip. I'm a little wore out from it, to be honest, in a good way. Whew. Isn't that something? Three turbine and 3 EDF flights today. Sadly, not much video. Well, you were busy having fun with real people right now, right then. What's up, M Shag? This thing's so stinking big. I really am getting anxious to run the lights though. I need to stretch out the wires in for the back two lights. I got a little tiny bit of soldering to do for that. But the install is going to be easy after that. Yes, it will. Sis got the ball rolling. Nice. I hadn't seen some of those before, man. Crazy. And man, people style has changed so much because Brooke told me that some of those pictures Patty's the same age as Brooke in some, you know what I mean, in some of those pictures, and it's like just the hairstyles and everything. This is so different. Everybody looked like kids, man. You did, and Farrell did. Mom did. Everybody looked like kids. Nuts. So what are you guys working on, man? You know, last Monday, I think I'm gonna have to do the reinstall Real Flight like you had to, Dad, because I was trying to get on Monday to fly with y'all, and I couldn't. So the computer, I hadn't had it on in so long, and Windows forced the tick tock, yeah. Windows forced the update or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Wow, Nunes, that's crazy. Limitless, so that's on road. Can't make any mistakes there. Forced to 24H2. Was that the frequency or something? Legit drift cars, rear wheel drive, MShag says. That's cool. The drift aficionados like the rear wheel drive, don't they? It's kind of like drift car rivet counting. I think I've realized a little bit that I am a closet rivet counter. Speaking of Real Flight, changing the start time to 7 p.m. Arizona time this coming Monday. So that's 10 here. That's cool. It'll give me more time to do it. I'm going to have to reinstall, I think, something. I don't know. I'll get back on there and try, but like I said, it forced these updates and stuff on me, and by the time it was finally done doing some of that, it still looked like I was going to have an issue, but at least the computer was ready. But when I installed it originally, it was probably Windows 9 or Windows 10 or something. And so now it forced itself into a Windows 11, and I think I'm going to have an issue. So it'll be good for me to learn, though, what that's about, getting it right. What's up, Dan? All right, all right, all right. I ordered some kicker. Dude, let me go check the front porch. It should be here. Hold on a minute. 900 megahertz. That's what's up. Yeah, Dad. As long as I can retrieve the code or activation key or password, I'll be all right. But if I have any trouble, I know somebody with access that can help get me going again. You know what I mean? So, all right, if we're going to be here, I'm going to get something done. I'm going to install the front lights right now, I think is what I'm going to do. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, man, I was trying to get in there. I could just do some painting. What do you think? Silver bumpers or white? I was kind of liking the white. But right now it's silver again. Go, man. Yeah, what the hell? Let's get these lights in. I think this thing looks killer though, dude. I'm gonna paint this is fabric tape that's been urethaned a couple times. There's some barbecue skewers and junk in here and all kinds of stupid stuff at this point. All right, we're gonna fire up hot glue gun and get this party started. And we'll wire up the lights a little bit. Let's do this. Yeah, baby. See these? You see these lines here on this side? But man, if I airbrush it, I don't know. I don't want to airbrush rust that hardcore. So it's fun to have this to fret over. Because it doesn't matter. What's up, Jay Woody? White. Yeah, dude. I think so too, man. I think so too. Okay, so to make sure I don't install the wrong lights in the right spot, I'm going to plug them in. I had a setup here. To test them out. Okay. Plug it in, plug it in. I already know these are the front ones because there are 4. Yep. Okay. Thank you. We'll do those right now. And driver's right. Okay. This thing is so stupid big, dudes. Oh, nice. Checkerboard on the Husky bottom wings. Nice. Yeah, so these light kits for the SCX6 are, there's 4 bulbs. So it's going to be pretty bright. But all I want with the lights is to know that they're on. I don't necessarily have to illuminate my path with them. So sometimes filling up this cavity with a little hot glue isn't the worst thing you could do. But we're going to test it first. So I'm going to get these glued in so they'll sit still and not poke around on me. Yeah. And I'm going to jack this up a little bit. TWSS. What's that, dude? Been a little too much. Oh, I know. That's better. That's what she said. Ha, okay. These lights are a 2-wire black and red. So without a signal wire, I'm not able to, unless I were to put it in a unit, I'm not able to turn them off. But that's okay. I'm not worried about that. If I don't want them on, I'll just not plug them in because it's all just servo wires. It's super easy. And man, I love the axial light kits because they're easy. No light controller necessary. They're just servo leads. So it's no big deal. Just hold them in place with a little bit of this, a little bit of So I want this first set to set up. Hot glue is awesome. Because you can heat it up. And reactivate it, you know? I like that. I like it like that. Lunar lander and SpaceX. Oh man. I want this to set up before I start yanking on the other ones. Yeah, man. If the light kits had a third signal wire, I could do it. If you've got enough channels on the receiver, of course. Like I said, I want these to set a little better. I don't know, 20 something bucks for the SEX6 lights. And it came with it's like the honcho lights. So it's got these like floodlights that are on the front of the honcho already, in their box and everything. So you could mount those on the hood or a roof or something, or repurpose them for something else. It came with the whites, reds, ambers, which is killer. I think I'm gonna have to stretch out the amber lights as well, which is a little bit of a drag. And I stole the lights off of the Jeep, so I'm gonna probably use these. It depends. I'll have to look how many holes I drilled back there, because that will determine. Spinners on tires? Not me, G. Are these still going to fit? Yes. Come on, get firm up a little bit, will you? Okay, I think it's good. No. Gosh, I'm gonna have to stretch these out too. My body's wider than the lights. It comes on. The body it comes on. Shoot. Fine. Well, it looks like we're doing that too then. Well, that's jumping the gun then, isn't it, on the glue gun? Because I got to stretch out every light. I got slight drag there. I might as well give myself enough room to work with. Cutting a perfectly good light kit real quick. I'm going to have to trade this glue gun for my soldering stuff. Piss. Yeah, I mean, the LED holder, that would be the light buckets that are in the body already. So, I just drill a hole in the bucket and then run them. It's pretty clean. Okay, solder gun. I gotta say, I wasn't ready for this. I'm gonna have to find it. try not to grind it. You know what I mean? Okay, I got some dead servos I'm gonna steal wires from and grab the solder. I got the flux, I got the gun. I'll be right back. I gotta strip these wires too. It'd be easier if I had fingernails. I knew I was going to need it, so I hid it from myself. I got 2 of them somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, I'll plug it in when I find the bloody solder. I've got a wire stripping wrench. I was afraid it'd be too big. Anybody have a mini Z Kyosho? Dude, I knew I was going to need this stuff. So, yep, hit it. I'll be the only guy that's got wire nuts in his car for his lights. Yeah, that's going to be too big, isn't it? Unlimited supply. Yeah, but it's no good if I can't find it. I wasn't ready. I don't usually like doing stuff when I got you guys on. Yeah, these wires are so little. Kyosho Mini Z is what Woody's looking for. I got heat shrink out there too. That's all right. We'll just get ready. I'm not going to probably do it right now. It makes the show exciting watching me fumble around. Hey, fingernails are working. Sick. Good. But that's cool. I'll read the chat. I thought I had enough slack. I mocked these up and I thought I had enough. I wasn't going to have to do this because I wouldn't have glued it in already, the one side, if I had known. I knew I had to on the back. Strip to my Lou, my darling. This is working out pretty good. Awesome. This piece I can do in my hand. I don't think I got heat shrink small enough for these though. It's okay. I'll figure out something. I think I might, though. But where's my solder? I knew right where it was too, but before we left for Florida, I cleaned up the garage. That was my first mistake. I put stuff away. Never should have done that. Never should have done that. But yes, if I were prepared, turning on the solder gun would have been a good idea. TRX4M, there you go. Mountain RC in the house. I need to fetch. You guys entertain yourselves. I'm going to try to find some of my heat shrink and that bloody solder. Does that work? Yeah, what the heck? Let me try. There's the solder. I knew it was close. Reach out and bite someone. Let me grab the heat shrink. I do know where it is. Now, what I have is all too big. That's okay. Now make sure you put it on something flammable when you're doing this. Okay? Okay. Got to be on something flammable or it's worthless. Boy, that's getting hot fast. Good. Nope, none. Don't have any. I'm going to use tape. I wish I had. I know I got a little tiny piece of metal somewhere. It's all right. I don't need it. Okay. We're going to do the part I can do first. And I'm tinning this all together. It does not have to be crazy. It's just lights. Man, I remember soldering up different battery connectors at dad's place. And oh, I need a paper towel, a wet paper towel. All right. Little flux capacitor action. I probably have some holding hands somewhere. Actually, no, I do. Low key atrocity right here, dudes. Low key atrocity. That should be plenty for that one. What's up, Fred? That's that one. Always solder on cardboard. Yep, that's what you do. So I'll keep these isolated. Ooh, that's burning that cardboard, ain't it? God dang it, Ramsey. It'll burn that too, but whatever. Yeah, I'll tape these up, keep them isolated, and it'll be fine. And I'm going to cheat with the flux. As long as I don't drop it on my lap, I'll be good. Tad, thanks. Yeah, shoot. If I was thinking, I would have done this not on the truck right this minute. Flux capacitor. I like to heat up a little spot, get it wet. You enjoy soldering? You also like pizza box planes. So you are known to be a bit of a masochist, if I'm being honest. I'm just playing with you, man. Okay. Soldering in the vehicle. Dad, how many times do we solder in the plane fixing stuff? I know I have. Okie doke. And then we'll plug them in and test them, get the front installed, and then do the back. The thin wires are super easy to do compared to like the big gauge on some of our other stuff that we mess with, right? Batteries and ESCs and junk. Clean the tip, dude. Just the tip. Definitely helps. That ought to do it. Nothing fancy required here. All the time. Dad, I remember soldering on that metal pan, and I was doing leads. I was telling the story when I left out of the room. I was doing these battery leads, and you already know what I'm gonna say. The two, I think I was by myself back there when it happened, but two, it arced the pan. It arced the pan and was so scary, dude. All right. We're just going to plug them in and test them. I'm sure they're fine. Oh, nice. So yeah, I gotta. I'm gonna get them taped up and everything, but let's show you guys if I can. Oh, that's killer bright. 4 lights. That's killer bright. So what I'm gonna do is I will fill that up with hot glue to try to diffuse those lights a little bit on the front side as well. Okay, let's unplug them. And isolate these wires just a little bit. Jank style. I've done this in the past. Isolate one. Get a wrap on it all the way. What's up, Kenny? And then wrap it all together. Make sure you make it look as gross as possible when you're doing it, so the Facebook police can tell you about yourself if they ever see it. Don't care, man. Low key. All right, so that's isolated. Now we can bring in the other one. The Janksman. Done. Right as rain, as they say. Yeah, I don't solder enough. I don't really solder that often. So I'm okay having absolutely jank equipment for it. It's kind of my MO if you haven't realized it. Oh, you got your Helaman? Sick. I want one of those, man. But I'm good with what I have at this point. Have you seen the files Knights Customs coming out with for the H10 optic? It kind of makes it look like a bug, like a buggy was a bug. I kind of like it, man. It makes me want that truck so I can do those files. We'll see. But I got to get rid of some trucks. And I'm ready for the weather, bro. I got some planes, man. I want to fly the planes I have and the new ones I got. Okay. Second verse, same as the first. How could it get any worse? So jank. Yeah, this gun gets hot, and that's all I need. We had a good gun solder system at the shop, and it was awesome. Um, I liked it. Got to have a good gun. Got to have the heat, man. I can deal with the other stuff, but I got to have the heat. Man, we used to do it with jank stuff. My first gun, I think Dad's gun was okay, but mine sucked. All right. Front ones are ready now. Got a nice place to lay those and hide them. Okay, let's install these and hot glue them up. Actually, let's just solder the back ones while I can, while I'm hooked up already. And I wanted to, did I drill 2 or 3 in the back? 2. So I'm not using those. All right. Let's see what color these are. Red. Okay, that's the back. Where's my orange ones at? Because we're right here in the front. Bro, I was looking at them last night. What the hell? I don't know if I'm going to need to. I may be able to not stretch these out. These orange. Sick. Golly, that is bright as sin. Those are going to be killer. They're going to need diffuse too. Yeah. I need to paint these orange thicker. More orange. Okay. Here's the real kicker. Are they going to need... Son of a gun. They're going to need stretched out. Bollocks. That's so stupid close. Okay, I'm gonna stretch them out a little bit. These orange ones need stretched. Fine. Yep, I got the. Yeah, they are bright. I'm gonna defuse them with hot glue, and I've actually painted these lenses white on the back side too. I don't want to see the. I want the whole thing to illuminate. I don't want to see that there are bright focal points in the back, if that makes sense. I'm sure it does. All right, this was orange. And before I mount this one, I'm going to go ahead and stretch this one. And I kind of don't want the joint in the same place. Cutting up perfectly good light kits. Come on. Plug it in, plug it in. Split them up. And the extra wire that came off of that deal, I'm using it. As long as I don't get my colors mixed up, I'll be fine. And I might as well give myself enough. You lose a little the way I twist them up and all, so fine. Acting kind of shady. Never call me baby. Say my name, say my name. So what else is happening, Deuteronomies? Let's go ahead and mark this one, the black one, for giggles, for my own sake. So excited though. I got the Sportix and the little 64 millimeter Viper. Yeah, man. I think I have some ideas the way I'm going to try to tackle the videos this year. And I'm not going to talk about it really. I'm just going to do it. But I got to work with what I got. And so the format may change a little bit. But I think that's okay. And I've been a little bit confined to what I'm used to, which is the format I was asked to do back in the day, which was full flights from beginning to end. But before I was doing that, I was editing for the talking points, the narrative. So my videos were edited a lot, but nobody knew who I was yet. They didn't know what to think about it. So the company had asked me to do them just full take. And so I did, but I don't have to do that anymore. So I'm not gonna. So I'm gonna do my best to make it as interesting to watch as I can. And I think with that, I can just keep it moving. highlight passes. I can still tell you what I had at the end of all with the voltage and things like that, but I don't have to feel confined to any kind of method on it. So that's kind of okay. All right, this is the black one. Okie doke. Say my name, say my name. This little stuff's so easy to work with. I mean, you just got to tin it. Thank you. Done on that one. All right. And then this is a Weller. Wella. Cool. All right. That was the black one. Black to black. Aight. Get out of my way, fool. I pity the fool. Oh, dumbass. I was about to put the two reds together. I need to stretch it out. Duh. That would have defeated that would have been hilarious, actually. Oh, this is so much better than doing connectors. My word. So much better. This has been working pretty good. Why change now? I'll say my name. You know you got it. Well, it makes you feel good. When you feel the heat coming off the street. When you feel the heat in the wires, you know you got it. Good. We're going to have to do this to the rear lights as well. And then I think we can get them installed. Melty. Flux. There it is. Okay. Gosh, I got to go deal with her car tonight. After all that pissing around, it better be enough. And make romance. Dude, I've had this Flux forever. Probably since Muncie, Dad. It might be yours. it it might be. I don't know. 40 years old, huh? Yeah, dude, I don't even have the lid on it anymore. Dust and stuff in it. Yep. Jankville. You know what? I'm going the same way. Yeah, I don't even have heat shrink small enough for this job, but I don't care. It's fine. I've got them isolated. We'll see. We'll see. And I will hit them with some seal it up kind of CA or something also. So clumsy sometimes, these little tedious tasks. But I'm tenacious, boy. Make you say bad words? Like, what in the heck is he doing? This is the most lackluster, boring live stream I've ever seen in my life. But you're watching it. So what's that mean? Anything? This thing looks like a mummy, bro. Let's go. All right. Short circuit RC, bro. All right. I think while I got the front end here, we're going to go ahead and glue this stuff in. All this stuff heats up so fast. It's cool. And I want to get these in while I can get them in. So I will get them in. If you know what I'm saying. In. Oh my gosh. We've been an hour and a half. Ever watch someone balance a prop? No, I wouldn't dare dream of it. Bless them. That and concrete drying stuff, right? Well, while we're messing around waiting on the hot glue gun to get hot, we are going to throw another coat of orange on the light deal. Just because I can, dude. That's why. I don't want to see the bulbs in this mess. So there. I don't care, bro. It's the backside. The hot glue gun warm up, it's right there. A little more on this side as well. One drop between the two of them. Should be sufficient. So it's been a year since I left the shop. Maybe a couple weeks longer than that, but it's been a year. And the irony of doing so much RC now versus when I had the shop is, as they say, palpable. Who says palpable? I'm going to punch him in the face. Already a year. This is Mission Models paint, which is, I don't know if they sell it at Walmart, but that Mission Models is proud. It's pretty spendy, I think. I got that, Tamiya, a bunch of other like airbrush style paints. But this orange is supposed to be a translucent, transparent orange. And so I got it for like my marker lights stuff. Okay. Now these are long enough to actually go in. TWSS. I painted these buckets silver last night inside. Okay. Do I have to drill this out some more, you rat bastard? Maybe. You know what's neat about being young? I wouldn't know. I forget. I can't see shit. Gosh, and I got my bloody readers on too. State of mind, bro. State of mind, Clementine. Nice. Those fit. Hello? You're not even coming through. That's weird. Okay. 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 Got more room to go. All right. Now we're in the money. The real trick is, does it impede? Nope. Yo. Yo, diggity. This is how we do it. What's wrong with the car? I'm just putting lights in it. Nothing at all. It's dynamite, bro. I'm just getting my lights in it, light lenses, all that stuff. We'll get this front end. I'm going to show you this front end lit up in just a sec. I just waiting on the hot glue to dry, man. And then I'm going to get it up a little bit because I want to put a ton. Honestly, man, I kind of hate putting a ton of hot glue in the bucket. But I want to do some. The thing is, by the time I fill it up, it's a lot of glue to fill up the buckets. I didn't, man. I haven't seen nothing. Once I get off, I'm with the kids, and then I'm with you kids. I haven't seen nothing. I have doubled lenses up before to try to eliminate the bulb look. Before. We're gonna do a little experiment right now, actually. God dang. Boy, that's bright. I wanted to just try something stupid here. Oh my gosh. That does it. All I need is the tape, dudes. I don't have to hot glue this inside. And I'm not gonna. Ha. This fabric tape's amazing. I use it for way too much stuff, but works, man. I ain't mad at you. Doesn't cut worth a damn. That's okay. That's more like it anyway. That's all right. That's okay. That's a pretty good idea. Thanks, guys, for giving me the good ideas. That way I don't have to add 10 pounds of hot glue in the buckets just to diffuse the light. Dude, absolutely, Mike Bird. I'd be there too if I wasn't here. Yes, I would. We're installing light kit on my big dog right now. I wonder if I need to do that on the back of the orange lights too. Yeah, man, I bet that show was good. I may put it on replay and check it out one of these nights. Okay, moment of truth. I kind of hate this part, actually. Okay. Get this out of here for a minute. Because I'm gonna see what I'm doing. Little better, mo better blues. I should see these bitches in. Oh, cool, Mike. My CA didn't show up today though. The kicker. I'm so pissed. All right, man. I like having something help me hold things sometimes. How are they going over there? Are they rocking with Operation 11 Charlie? Legit, man. I'd be there if I wasn't here. All right. This one's for Fred. Woo! That shit is bright too. Dang, homie. This is one of those jobs. Why is this thing so big? God dang. That's better. I don't need the light, I don't think. All right, glue, check. No room to work it, check. Burn the cord with the solder gun, check. Unplug hot glue gun. So you got the slack you need, check. Okay. Should just be a little dab to do you. And honestly, it's okay. It's really hot, the glue, and this will hold it. And then I can CA it another time. Oh yeah, that's slick. These lenses have like a line, so to speak, to them. Still got some heat. Lights just set it off, man. They complete it to me. Yes. Slick and Z Gates, baby. I tell you, it doesn't matter what you do, you always get one of these lenses a little crooked on the lines. It's all right. Okay. We're going to test out the these orange ones real quick and see if I need to do something to the back of the of them. We're gonna unplug it all in, dude. I love these light kits because they also have a lot of like Y connector stuff like kind of worked into them already from the get. Oh, they look so good once you start getting lights on them. I'm happy with that. It doesn't kill me now to look at them. All right. Now let's hope. Good. Nailed it on that width. All right. Let's see if that extra paint. Yes, Mike, that's true. So I see the bulb still on the orange. So I'm going to try this tape method on it really fast as a test. I'm sorry, it works too good. I'm taping the back of these. Yeah, Louis light kits. If I wasn't in the business with a discount, then I would buy them. But I ain't nobody's fool. And I know what I want. And they exist already. But yeah, I've been thinking about him for custom stuff too. I may still have enough heat in this gun. A little dab will do you, and a little more dab will do you better. Eh. All right. Oh, yes. Wait till I show you this, dudes. This is going to be killer. I'm just going to let this hold it in on the backside until we're all set. Man, that is working out really good. I cannot believe this white tape. Oh, I know he'll make stuff to order. And you'll pay for it too. And that's fine. Bruh. Yeah, glue guns super useful. This especially for this RC fab stuff. If you ask me, it's been super useful. And for auxiliary stuff like this, I mean, what's the what? Who cares? All right. I probably got enough heat in here still. Yep. It's starting to get low, but it's okay. Oh my gosh. Perfect. I'm going to plug it in again. So I can hit some in the back. All right. I'm going to show you upside down because I got all this battery crap in here. It's hard on the camera to tell those are orange. But they're orange. Oh, that's killer. They're off now. Check them out. I can dig it. I can. I promise. I might be able to come back here a little bit now, actually. Then I just got to poke and do wire work stuff, but not a huge deal. And I have plenty of room to hide them actually as well. Which I like. And we're not going to do that right this minute, though, because I'm going to mock it up first, I think. Make sure I like it like that. However, this light needs to go in. Are you guys hanging in there, man? Let's hold this stuff still. That's all I want. I'm not worried about globbing it bad yet. But I just want to make sure these little marker lights are staying put. And I'll glob it in later, but I want to do just a little bit now. Because the less there is, the quicker it dries, right? Sets. Dad, I'm with you on the white bumpers too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you now. Man, how long have I kept you guys? Man, at this point, I'm doing the back lights, but I gotta mess with the car. Uh, nice. And then all this slack to get up to the middle is going to be perfect. This cleaned up and run it. Plenty of room to deal with the slack. And keep it on the inner side, I think. Little dab will do it. Yeah, kind of inside and then go outside. I'm just going to set it just a little bit so it's not all over. That'll work. I'm going to leave a little tiny bit of like slack on purpose in case I break a fender or something, because I've done that already. Yep. Like an adjustment kink, so to say. All right, this gun can get unplugged because it's time for the back. And I'm going to do it. You guys stay if you want, but I'm going to do the back while all this stuff's out. Why fill them up? Fill what up? Nice. Yeah, bro. I think I got to stretch out the red ones a bunch. Oh, I don't need to fill them up. I don't need to fill them up. But the reason I wanted to fill them up was to diffuse the light bulbs. If I go to all this trouble and then I can see the light bulbs, I just want it to light up. I don't want to see that I got individual LEDs in there. Oh, I did do two. I may need to steal. I don't want to steal the red ones from the other kit, but I can. these. Wait a minute. Use your head, boy. This is what I want. Yes. And there are two. That's why I did that. They're not long enough, but that's all right. That's why I did it. I was right. 2 was the way to go. Where's my 1.5? This motor is bad. So this wire is up for grabs. Dude, where's my 1.5 though? Why you tripping? All right, we'll keep the black and orange. Spare me that. We're going to stretch out another set of lights. Yeah, I just wanted to diffuse the lights. That's all. But I've painted the backs of my lenses. I'm not these actually. I need to paint these red on the middle. The outside is silver, like the bezel, and the inside is red. And the lights are red too, which is nice. But depending on how it looks through the red paint, I may just do, because I'll do red paint on those lenses too. Even though the light's red, I'll do red paint on the middle of those lenses. And that white tape worked actually really good. So I'm probably going to do that. I've done white paint before too. And these are the old tail lights from the Rubicon or whatever Wrangler SCX6. And I know they're red, and there's 2 bulbs in each bucket. And let me undo these things real quick. Is that the 1.5? Yes, it is. Let me see how these go in before I commit to this, because I may not, if they don't go in. There's a little PCB board on these. And if they don't go, well, I don't want them then, right? So we're going to check it out. Oh, man, that makes the spacing critical too. Damn it. That's not going to work. There's not a lot of room to mess with back here either. I mean, I can just make the stupid hole bigger. Gosh, those are kind of narrow. I don't want to Have to repurpose the I think I'm gonna though. Dang it. It's just too easy to do it this way. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Those are white. So it's one of these, and I got enough Y connectors. It's not a problem. That's what I'm doing. I don't have to solder these at all because I ain't using them. It ain't worth it. All right. That'll be way easier too. Okie doke. Make sure we put in red ones. The hot glue gun would melt the plastic, and so would the solder gun. But it'll stink also. All right. These are in. I got another. Y connector. We know these are red. And let's guess it's this one. Nope. This one. Okay. It's going to be easy and done this way. It's all right. Because it's otherwise with that PCB board to run two lights, it's super critical where the two are. And that's unnecessary. So I'm not going to do it. But this, way less critical. And so easy to get done. I won't have to stretch it out and solder it up. So that's what's up. That's what's up. There they are hanging out. Boom goes the dynamite. Backwards polarity. Dude, Urban, no sweat, man. I knew what you guys were up to tonight. And if I wasn't here, I'd have been there at your place. No worries, man. I was just telling the guys I'll probably check you out on the replay because I want to see the Operation 11 Charlie show with y'all. And I'm getting the lights installed on this big dog right here, Clifford. Big red 1964 travel all, as they say. I saved myself a lot of messing around by testing out the fit too, because I was getting ready to solder up some bull stuff. Unnecessary, like And the real truth, the test is you can't glue them in and have those things in the way. They can't impede this, is what I'm saying. Easy peasy, breezy. This will be sick. Okay, I can set them and forget them. Then I'm turning it down a little bit. All right, this is it. This is it. We go right, boom, in the hole, boom, in the hole. And I just want to set them. I ain't trying to go nuts. Yo. Oh, yeah, that bitch is still warm. All right, then. Here we go. And I don't want to get glue on the, I don't care if they're on the bulbs, but I don't want them on this. But that's my gauge to know what I got to do, where they got to go. I love the way these look. These international light lenses. They got their own bezels on them. Big round deal. Cool. Going out with this joint on Sunday. Sunday. It's a little bit of tack on that. I'm going to go ahead and hit this one time. If you don't mind. Hot Glue Chronicles. Don't forget your Bionicle. Yeah, so I know Louis was talking about what he does, where he likes to fill up the bucket with hot glue to diffuse the light so you don't see the bulb and make it look bigger. And I think that's awesome. That's smart. These 3D printed clear PETG lenses, though, are in a way already foggy. And then, guys, these look cool. I'm gonna show you, but man, they got to be red before I glue them up. That's my issue. I'm gonna test the tape method on these. Because I'm curious, because that worked. So let me do that real quick. Little test, and I'll show you guys what I get with this test. If I may, please, and like, such as, bro. I'm sorry, that tape is dope. I'll do one without it, and we'll see if there's a difference. A three-wheeler? Depends how big it is. And if the file's out there, right? Like if it exists already. Because I don't really make, I just print what's already out there. Because I'm just not a designer at the moment. All right, it's gonna be hard for y'all to tell in the stream. I can tell though. I can. All right, I'm gonna show you guys these. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell the difference or not, but I can. Here looking at them. You guys can't tell. The camera just doesn't do it justice. From y'all's point of view, it looks fine. And I can even see in the reflection of the window over here. Yeah, I'm sorry. You all can't tell. So this one's got white tape on the back of the lens, that fabric wrap your lacrosse stick up tape. And it diffused it perfect. On this one, I can still see the bulbs like themselves, and I don't want that. So once I get these red in the middle, painted red in the middle, that may help too, where I don't maybe need the tape. But if I can see the bulbs, focused light through the whole thing, this white tape, dude, I was doing it with white paint before. This is easy. So that's what it's going to be. All right, I'm unplugging it. Ladies and gentlemen, great job tonight. You got your lights installed. Paul, dude, let me put this up on the chassis. I'll plug in the lights. I'll put this thing on the wheels. Hold up. My wife's got to drive a ton tomorrow, so I got to go deal with the car. That's still warm. You're a son of a gun. Oh, you're plugged in, dumbass. No, you're not. Dang. Touch it to see if it's hot. I knew it was unplugged. Du bist eine Nincompoop. Holy smokes. All right, we're gonna. How long have I had y'all? 2.5 hours. I'll let you go in a minute. We're gonna plug this baby in though on the chassis. Bro, we did it. That's what I wanted to do. I was gonna do that. I was gonna do this and watch Operation 11 Charlie, dude. But I can't not do my show. All right, test receiver, ESC unit out. Awesome. And I'll be able to drill a hole and set these in better. I'm taping these down though a little bit just to be smart. Fred, I'll check you out in a little bit. Let's use this for now. Was that your car? Bro, that cutting brake looks cool to me, man. Dude. What a flex. Dude, Fred's rocking the Gilamon. I don't care. It's a Helamon. You can't put a G in it and not think folks are gonna say G. Gila man. Helamon. The G is silent on in one word in the English language or something. I can't do it. This is temporary. Painter's tape, dude. I say it's temporary. Well, I'll end up painting over this shit and it'll be forever. All right, Richard. See you later, man. Have y'all seen that meme where they show the guy and his name is legit How We Do It? Why is that so funny to me? It's stupid. But that song, This Is How We Do It. They got a picture of How We Do It from like LinkedIn or something. It's hilarious to me. Why is that so funny? It's because I'm stupid, bro. That's why. This is how we do it. Okay. We're going to fire it up. Big old chunk of foam. I like working on that sometimes so I don't mess up my bodies. Even though I spend all my effort messing up my body, you know what I mean? Let's see, 5,000 milliamps. Y connector already there. We don't need the radio because we are just plugging it in. Acting kind of shady. All right. How hard is this going to be to do? We're about to find out. As they say, this is where having that hinged body business would be helpful. But this ain't so bad. Oh, cool. Plenty of slack to get it done. This is going to be worth it. Ha, 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 ha. Get in there. There. There we go. That's it. Body posts. In the deal. Lights. Where's my hood? Bruh. Looking good to me. Oh, yes. Windows will be some of the next things. I got to spin a little preload in the back. I'm not sure I'm on. Nope. I went on all the way. There it is. Ride height supreme. Perfect. I can't hardly get that camera far enough away to show you all this thing. Oh. Yeah, that worked out. And I'm not mad. Even those orange lenses are still a little bit focused on the LED, but it's cool. What's up, Craig? Oh, it's huge. All right. All right, that does it for me, man. Let me unplug this joint and we're going to get out of here. It's, yeah, it's midnight and I got to go deal with car stuff. Just get her gassed up and stuff for tomorrow. Okay. What up, Jason? Yeah, man, I'm glad to see the lenses on this now. Holy mackerel, though. Mother of mercy. Yeah, dude. Light lenses are in. Not on the back. I still got to paint them up. But yeah, windows. I'm hoping to have windows in this thing for the run on Sunday. Hopefully I'll get some good footage. I want to weather up these steely rims I made a little bit too. But they kind of weather up on their own, so to say. Man. That's neat. That's neat, man. Yeah, I got some wire maintenance cleanup to do. One more coat of the urethane, dog, and I'm just gonna rock it, I think, this way. Lines and all. I mean, this thing, what a cool experiment. And that's why I kind of am fine with leaving evidence. Because I almost threw this one away. It was bad. The print was bad, warped, gapped, all that stuff. And look at it. I worked it out. It was a lot of time, a lot of filament, but it was that ASA and the PSA and PLA. Every different kind of filament I had basically went into this. The PLA for me was the most reliable. When I was printing the stinky stuff, it was the coldest it's been, which I learned warps things. Also learned a lot about how to orient those big pieces on the print bed to get less of that. I also realized I end up doing so much finish work anyway. You can choose where you see those lines, the concentric lines on curves and things. So if you know you're gonna finish it anyway, pick where it's easier to do the work. One of these back sections of the roof was an absolute mess because I let it be the bottom of the print. Because if I had it the other way, I'd have printed so much time and waste in support to get to the roof so it could finally print the roof just so it would have a better fidelity. I'm like, it's going to finish with the lines anyway. Even if I do that, it's going to cost me a ton of time and filament. I'm going to have to finish it like nuts. I might as well print it on the bottom. Because it's usually a mess on the bottom. If there's little tiny supports and then it starts printing, it's a mess, just like it would be a mess if you finish that way. And so I was like, well, this way I'll save a ton of time and filament. I'm going to have to finish it anyway. So what? So the back section of the roof was garbage. And you can't tell. It looks just like the rest of it. Just like on the Ford roof, this roof deal was oriented different. So this door, I have filled it, but I printed that door and roof chunk like this. So the door was a piece of garbage and the roof not bad. But this roof section, I let it print like this, and I get these crazy concentric circles that you can kind of see the lines of. And I would have had those printing it this way or this way. So, I mean, a little cleaner like this, but I chopped this piece down this ridge to save on that much support. But knowing what I do on the finish work, honestly, who cares? Set these shits on the print bed like this, save a ton on supports, and you know you're going to have to finish it anyway. Yeah, this has been sanded and urethaned. And man, this isn't how I want it to look, but even that's cool. It's just getting there is all. It's not what I want out of it, but just building up layers. All right, appreciate you guys. We're going to get out and film these things. Kelly and Kirk, we're all going out with our 6s. Kelly's got a Volkswagen Bug on one of these, and his Chevy is done. Kirk has his Rover truck. I'm not sure what else he's got, but ready. But I'm taking this one because I won't be done on any of my others yet. But that's all right. This dude is coming. Yeah, white bumpers, man. Dude, the windows. I'm so close on this, man. It's looking killer. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next one. I'm going to go deal with the car. We're out of here in 5. Hanger Rats forever. 3 later. Too good to be forgotten. We will see you next time. Man, I'm so glad it's Friday. I can't even see straight. Peace. Bye now. Boom.